Welcome to this video on how Detroit is turning abandoned lots into a farmland oasis in the city. For years, Detroit has struggled economically and has been labeled as a struggling city. However, in recent years, Detroit has become an unlikely oasis as abandoned lots have been transformed into productive farmland. Urban farming has become a driving force in revitalizing neighborhoods, providing fresh produce, and creating jobs. In this video, we'll take a look at how Detroit is overcoming the challenges of urban farming and how it is creating a more sustainable future for the city. So let's dive in. Detroit has faced significant economic struggles over the years, leading to a surplus of abandoned lots throughout the city. These lots often become a blight on the community, attracting illegal dumping and other negative activities. Additionally, abandoned lots can contribute to a decline in property values, making it even more challenging for the city to attract investment. The negative impact of abandoned lots on a community cannot be overstated. They are often seen as a symbol of neglect, leading to a sense of hopelessness and despair among residents. The vacant lots can also become a breeding ground for crime, as they provide cover for illegal activity. However, in recent years, the city has taken steps to address this issue through blight removal efforts. Many organizations have also taken it upon themselves to transform these abandoned lots into productive use, creating urban farms and community gardens. By transforming abandoned lots into productive use, the city is creating a more vibrant and sustainable community. Not only do these urban farms provide fresh produce, but they also serve as a gathering place for residents, bringing people together and fostering a sense of community. The city's effort to address the problem of abandoned lots through urban farming is a testament to the resilience of the community and the potential for positive change in even the most challenging of circumstances. One solution to the problem of abandoned lots in Detroit is urban farming. Urban farming is the practice of cultivating, processing, and distributing food in or around urban areas. In Detroit, this has become a popular way to transform vacant land into productive use. Urban farming has many benefits for the community. Firstly, it can provide fresh, healthy produce to residents who might otherwise not have access to it. This is especially important in neighborhoods that are considered food deserts, where access to fresh produce is limited. By providing affordable, fresh produce, urban farms are helping to improve the health of the community. Urban farming can also create jobs, which is essential in a city like Detroit, where unemployment rates have historically been high. Many of the urban farms in Detroit are run by local community organizations, which provide training and employment opportunities for residents. This not only creates jobs, but also helps to build skills and empower residents. Moreover, urban farming can contribute to a more sustainable future. By growing food locally, urban farms can reduce the carbon footprint associated with transportation and distribution. They can also reduce the amount of waste produced in the community by composting organic material. One organization that has been instrumental in promoting urban farming in Detroit is the Detroit Black Community Food Security Network. This organization operates the D-Town Farm, a 7-acre urban farm that produces fresh produce for the community. The farm is run by volunteers and provides employment opportunities for residents, as well as education and training on healthy eating and farming practices. Another organization that has been active in urban farming is Keep Growing Detroit. This organization operates over 1,400 community gardens and farms across the city, providing fresh produce to thousands of residents. Keep Growing Detroit also offers training programs, support for farmers, and education on healthy eating. The success of these organizations and others like them is a testament to the potential of urban farming to transform abandoned lots into productive use. By providing fresh produce, creating jobs, and contributing to a more sustainable future, urban farming has become a driving force in revitalizing Detroit's struggling communities. While urban farming has many benefits, it also comes with its own unique set of challenges. In a city like Detroit, where many of the abandoned lots have been contaminated by industrial activity, soil contamination is a significant concern. Additionally, urban farms often have limited space, which can make it difficult to grow certain crops. To overcome these challenges, urban farmers in Detroit have developed innovative techniques. One such technique is raised bed gardening, which involves creating raised beds filled with clean soil. This allows for a more controlled growing environment and helps to prevent contamination from the soil. Another technique used to address soil contamination is soil remediation. This involves removing contaminated soil and replacing it with clean soil. This technique can be costly, but it is essential to ensure that the food produced is safe for consumption. Space is also a significant challenge in urban farming. With limited space, urban farmers need to be creative in their use of the land. Many urban farms in Detroit use vertical gardening techniques such as trellises to maximize their use of space. Some also use hydroponic systems, which allow for the production of crops without soil. Community involvement is also critical in overcoming the challenges of urban farming. Many of the urban farms in Detroit are run by local community organizations, which rely on volunteers to help with planting, harvesting, and maintenance. By involving the community in the farming process, urban farms can build a sense of ownership and pride in the community. Additionally, community involvement can help to address the issue of food waste. Urban farms often produce more food than they can sell or use, leading to waste. However, by involving the community in the process, farmers can distribute excess food to those in need, reducing waste and ensuring that fresh produce reaches those who need it most. Despite the challenges, the benefits of urban farming in Detroit far outweigh the difficulties. Through innovative techniques and community involvement, urban farmers in Detroit are transforming abandoned lots into productive use, providing fresh produce, creating jobs, and contributing to a more sustainable future. The impact of urban farming in Detroit has been significant, both in terms of the environment and the community. Urban farming has transformed vacant lots that were once symbols of neglect and decay into vibrant, productive spaces. One of the most significant impacts of urban farming has been the creation of jobs. In a city like Detroit, where unemployment rates have historically been high, the employment opportunities provided by urban farming are essential. Through training and education programs, urban farms are helping to build skills and empower residents. Urban farming has also had a positive impact on the environment. By reducing the carbon footprint associated with transportation and distribution, urban farms are helping to mitigate climate change. They are also reducing the amount of waste produced in the community by composting organic material. However, perhaps the most significant impact of urban farming in Detroit has been on the community. Urban farms have become gathering places for residents, providing a space for neighbors to come together and socialize. By involving the community in the farming process, urban farms are building a sense of ownership and pride in the community. Moreover, urban farms are helping to address the issue of food insecurity in Detroit. Many of the neighborhoods in Detroit are considered food deserts, where access to fresh produce is limited. By providing fresh, healthy produce at affordable prices, urban farms are helping to improve the health of the community. Urban farming has also been shown to have a positive impact on crime rates. Studies have shown that urban farms can reduce crime by providing a sense of ownership and community pride. They also reduce the amount of vacant land in a community, which can attract criminal activity. Finally, urban farming has the potential to revitalize struggling neighborhoods. By transforming abandoned lots into productive use, urban farms are helping to increase property values and attract investment. This, in turn, can lead to the revitalization of entire neighborhoods, creating a more vibrant and sustainable community. In conclusion, urban farming has become a driving force in transforming abandoned lots into productive use in Detroit. Through innovative techniques and community involvement, urban farmers are creating a more sustainable future for the city. The impact of urban farming on the environment, the community, and the economy has been significant, demonstrating the potential for positive change in even the most challenging of circumstances. In conclusion, Detroit's urban farming movement has transformed abandoned lots into productive use, creating an unlikely oasis in the city. By providing fresh produce, creating jobs, and building a sense of community pride, urban farms have had a significant impact on Detroit's struggling neighborhoods. By supporting urban farming in our own communities, we can help to create a more vibrant and sustainable future for all.